You know, I was kinda expecting some of that craziness at the municipal tower to make the news.
Well, not when so many people want it covered up. Sounds like Yatagarasu's doing a good job keeping the eyewitness accounts under control.
Phantom certainly doesn't want to stand out either. They've got their hands full smoothing everything over.
Hey, don't make that face. It's all in the past.
Exactly. Relax, girl. Have some pizza.
You agents of Aion are going to be plenty busy yourselves. Better focus on the future instead of dwelling on the past.
Right. Thank you.
Oh yeah. What happened to the Covenants after all that anyway?
Yatagarasu's wondering the same thing.
Same here. Phantom's scrambling to find them. Nobody's got any idea what happened.
So either they disappeared or maybe someone else out there's got them now. No way to know for sure. Our summoning powers came back too. Kinda sad Sabbaths are off the table though.
I'm glad we managed to finish analyzing that. Our workaround was certainly a powerful system, but it wouldn't be right to keep those limitations in place indefinitely.
Especially since we'll be going our separate ways tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hey, snap out of it, boss. This is supposed to be our last hurrah before we all get back to our lives. You can't just give us the silent treatment now.
On a normal day, you'd be talking our ears off.
It's because everyone's leaving. She's feeling lonely.
What?
It's an unfamiliar parting. A sense of loss and longing, unlike the grief of death. It's a new experience, so we're not sure how to handle it.
Hey, it's not like that.
Whoa. There you go, I guess. Sounding a little more familiar.
So you do have a cute side. Strange that it'd only come out now.
Oh, shut up. Maybe now I don't have all these jerks following me around, I'll finally have some peace and quiet. Not that it matters, but... what are everybody's plans anyway?
I'm going back to Yatagarasu. All things considered, I might have gone a little rogue. I'd better make a report, for good faith if nothing else. Plus, I've got more battles ahead of me. Fighting to end the fighting, right? How about you, Milady? If you need somewhere to go, I could vouch for you with Yatagarasu.
I'm fine, thanks. I'll be going back to the Phantom Society.
Would they even take you back? You nearly killed one of their top guys.
It's not like the entire organization is against me. Besides, I've got something I need to look into.
Ah, the beard guy. Azazel, huh?
Yes. Him and the rest of the Grand Executors.
Wait, you two are just going back to your old gangs? If we're just gonna go back to killing each other here, I am not playing mediator for you.
I think they'll be fine. Arrow and Milady want the same thing. That's something we all share. Even you, Saizo.
Speaking of, what do you plan on doing next?
Marrying Ash, he better.
Probably gonna keep freelancing. The whole mess left me with a lot to think about, you know? But no more rolling with the highest bidder. I think from now on, I'm sticking to work I can be proud of. Protecting the world in the ways that I can. Protecting Ash, too.
Sounds like you've got your own path to walk. It might be a harder one than Arrow or Melody's.
What about you? Aion's going to have a lot of work ahead of them.
The plan's to start getting directly involved in mankind's future, right? Sounds like a big job. Your first meetings today?
Yes.
I have to wonder how humanity will react to you.
Well, someone once told me, singularities occur outside the public eye. Usually, anyway.
That's funny. Somebody once told me that the world was gonna roll me.
Fig, look after Ringo for us. She'd clearly fall apart without you around.
Of course.
Maybe the conflict really does never end.
That's life.
Now you're getting it.
Hooray, conflict!
Well, on that note, I think I'll head out. If I keep sticking around talking, I'll never let myself leave. See you around, Ringo. Fig. It was one hell of a bumpy ride, but I'm glad I stayed on.
Same here. If we ever need an MC, we know who to call.
Please give Ash my regards.
Take care.
Saizo, best character. I love that guy.
I should go too. Thanks for the memories. Try not to bicker too much.
I'll keep that in mind.
That wasn't rude, Wolfen. That was a song lyric he said in chat because of what I said.
Can you believe this? Melody of all people telling us not to argue with each other. Times sure have changed. See you.
This is Arrow's apartment, isn't it? Are you two
Well,
gonna leave?
As much as I'd love to stay, I should get back to my work. So, thanks for everything.
This is your house, isn't it?
All we went through. Kaburagi, Dr. Mangetsu, Raven. That would have broken me a long time ago. But I'm okay, because I had you two. If you ever need anything, just reach out. I'll be there for you. Not as a Yatagarasu agent, though. As a friend.
Yeah.
He's leaving his house tree behind! His most prized possession!
There they go.
Yeah. We should probably head out too.
Huh? Oh, right.
Wait. Fig, are you nervous?
No, I mean, of course not.
It's okay. We're all in this together, right?
Right.
Is that Arrow's gun? He said he was going back to work. Did he leave his gun? Arrow, you're gonna need that! Yo, that's a sick gaming rig over there.
After the battle at the municipal tower,
Still got some more?
I managed to bring Fig back to us. We even got all of Aion fully restored somehow. Ever since, Flamma's gotten a little more laid back. Near as I can tell, anyway. Aion never questioned Fig's choices at the end. They said it was because Fig's still a part of them. I guess all her emotions and decisions came from her, and she came from Aion, and that's good enough for them. And, based on all our experiences among mankind, Aion came to a conclusion. They decided it was time to formally announce ourselves to human society. Up until now, they'd defined themselves as observers on high, removed from humanity. So this was a pretty big shift. Aion had only ever existed as a solitary being. That is, until Fig and I were created to walk among the humans. Humanity's been shouldering all kinds of burdens. Their qualia, relationships, pasts, presents, futures. Aion can't move forward without embracing these concepts of thinking and feeling. The concept of a me and the concept of a you. We can't go on living without mutual understanding or dissent. We can't go on living outside of the past, present, and future. Maybe it's existentially backwards in some ways. Or maybe it's a step forward for an even greater evolution. In any case, Aion decided their place was at humanity's side. Even with all the predictive calculations in the world, we can't know what tomorrow holds. But I think we'll be okay. As long as we're not alone, we'll be fine wherever the future takes us.
What a nice little ending bit. I liked that. Credits? Am I at credits? Please don't be copywritten. I beg of you. Please let me upload this to YouTube. Only time will tell. But hey, there you have it. I'm pretty sure let me upload the opening song to YouTube with no trouble, so hopefully this is the same case. That was a pretty good ending. That was pretty good. This was a good game. This was a fun, good game. What a grand time. Just really overall fun. Honestly, I give the game like an 8 out of 10. Really enjoyed the gameplay. The only time the game really like stumbled for me personally was like around the Kaburagi boss section. I feel like Kaburagi was way too much of a jump in difficulty. And also, in general, the game kind of felt a little in that section because I feel like the game really takes off when you get a handful of skills and more commander skills and Aion abilities. And you start to get to like the mid-tier demons, which you kind of expect, you know? You want the game to get better as it goes on. So, this is a little loud, chat. Is this too loud for you guys to hear me? It looks like it's fine on Streamlabs, but let me know if it's too loud. But, yeah. Overall, really fun game. It is kind of loud. Turn that down a little bit. That should be better. Still hoping that it's not copywritten and YouTube gets to hear this. But I really like the whole Soul Matrix thing for getting skills and seeing into the past of the characters. Saizo and Ash were great. So glad they didn't kill off Ash. But Saizo, probably my favorite character. Ash might be my second favorite character. After that, probably Arrow, then Ringo, then Melody. And then probably Raven. I might even like Raven a little bit more than Melody, and maybe even Ringo, to be honest. I did really like Raven and how they used him. But, yeah. Overall, really good game. Very fun, very enjoyable. Pretty good story. Really good characters. Overall, just a really grand time. Really enjoyed it. I don't really have anything else to say. That's pretty much it. Yosuke, my boy! That's not Hanamura, but still. So yeah. It was about 45 hours and I did most everything. Pretty good time. It was a good time. I hope these credits aren't too long. I'm very hungry. I know I can skip them if I want, but I like to sit through credits if they're not too long. But it totally depends on how long they are. I also really hope that this this doesn't get copywritten on YouTube. If it is, I'll have to mute it and then like record back saying these things or something. That'd be annoying. You never know with stuff like this. Atlas is normally good about not copywriting songs because so much of their music is lyrical anyway. What part of the mask makes the red eyes light up like that? Does it have LEDs in it that do that? Some people are like, this is not SMT, therefore it's bad. Well, I mean, yeah, what else is new? I mean, I think I've been over this before. I truly don't think there's any fan base worse than, like, the SMT fan base. It's pretty bad. There's probably worse, but... my goodness. Majority of reviews of this game aren't great, surprisingly. I have no idea why. Fun gameplay, I felt like the difficulty was pretty good, and I was playing on normal, so you can play on hard and get it even more difficult as a result. So I don't see how that could be much of a complaint, really. Story was pretty neat. I mean, it's nothing revolutionary, but it was good. And then the characters were awesome. I really liked the characters. Like, again, I don't think any of the characters in this game are going to be, like, some of my favorite in video games or anything like that, or even my favorites in, like, Atlas games. Except maybe Saizo and Ash might be kind of up there. But, like, they were good. They were fun. I know some people were saying that the dungeons were too bland, and I can see what they're saying. I didn't really mind, though, because the gameplay was really fun. The dungeons were a little plain, but, I mean, after playing SMT5, like, I guess I would have found SMT5 just as boring, really, like, quotation marks dungeon-wise as I did this game. I mean, it's got nothing on, like, Persona 5, obviously, but, I mean, at Persona 4 and Persona 3, Persona 4 and 3 dungeons are basically just as bland as the ones in this game. That was also a very reasonably timed amount of credits. I love that. Preparing to save clear data. Hey, Paradise Lost. Watched over the dawn of a new era for Aion and humanity. Let's go. I'm definitely going to platinum this game in my own time. I don't know what else I'm missing, but I'm going to get it for sure. I know I have to get, like, the dish one, which might require an NG+, but honestly, I'm down for an NG+. I got to fill out the compendium. That's going to take a while, but I'm super down for doing that in my own time. Preparing to save clear data. Loading this clear data from the title menu will allow you to begin a new playthrough while carrying over certain elements from the old one. When beginning this new playthrough, you will be able to select what is carried over. Since clear data is a special type of save data used exclusively for starting an NG+, the game progress made on that file cannot be loaded or played. It is recommended you save your clear data on an empty save slot. Empty save slot it is. Thanks for informing me, game. Ended the game at level 64. Good, great stuff. Soul Hackers 2. If they make a third one, I'm definitely going to be playing it, especially if the third one is like a direct sequel. It'd probably be something new again, but I'd love a direct sequel to this game. That'd be really fun, but I hoped for the same thing for TMS, and we never got that, obviously, so, you know, we'll see. But yeah, I don't have anything else to say. I'd give the game about an 8 out of 10, maybe a 7.5 out of 10, but I'd give it an 8 out of 10. It was really fun, great stuff. Really liked the characters. Saizo and Ash are the best ones. Following that, Arrow, Ringo, Raven. I didn't even mention Figue. I'd probably put Figue right there with Ringo. So probably like Saizo, then Ash, then Arrow, then we'll say Ringo, then we'll say Figue, then we'll say Raven, then we'll say Melody. I do like Melody, but she was the one I was least interested in out of all of them, but she was also fun. But, yeah. Great stuff, great stuff. So thank you all so much for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube and you want to catch streams live, link to my Twitch channel in the description. I would love to see you there. Or keep watching on YouTube. I appreciate your support either way. And I hope to see you in the future for other playthroughs, whether they be Atlas games or anything else on YouTube or on Twitch. Thank you very much for the support, and I'll catch you next time. Till then, farewell.